Well, hi there. This is Bill Prankard, and it's Mentoring Moments. Every Thursday, we launch this about 5 minutes when I look at a question that somebody has asked and try my best to answer. You won't always agree with me, but that's okay. Here's the question. My friend has been grieving the loss of her husband for a long time. Should I tell her it's time to move on? The short answer is no. No. You have no right, no matter how close you are, to tell somebody to get over it or move on. Grief, when you lose somebody you love, you grieve. And here's the thing, there are no rules for grieving. You can't say, well, so-and-so, loved their husband and they lost their husband and in a few months they married somebody else and they're happy. Well, that's okay. That doesn't mean they didn't love their husband, doesn't mean they didn't grieve. They grieve differently. Some grieve for a long time. Someone said that grief is the price that we pay for love. And everybody grieves differently. Some people do a lot of crying and some people seem to just go on with life. I think of David in the scripture. He lost everything, not just his family. He lost his possessions, his home, everything, and his loyal men. They wanted to kill him. And they came back to Ziklag from fighting. And they grieved. They wept until they could weep no more. It's good to grieve. It's good to cry. It doesn't mean you don't have faith. I mean, some people, will come up with glib things. And every time I am doing a funeral and I meet with the family before people come and they're going to visit, and whatnot, I just tell them, get ready, be prepared for people to say stupid things. You don't have to answer. You don't have to, try to explain or defend. Just smile. Because, some people say, well, it was their time, or, they're in a better place, or whatever. And sometimes with children, well, God picks the most beautiful flowers for his garden. And none of that helps at all. And because they don't get it. They don't get, some of my friends who have grieved and lost the very close ones, either their children or their partners, have said, I never knew I could hurt so deep, I could grieve so deep. So David wept, this mighty man of faith and valor. He wept till he could cry no more. But then he did something, he encouraged himself. There comes a point when, and you can help your friend with this, start talking about all the good things. If there's any praise, think about this. If there's any good report, think about this. If there's anything lovely, and start thinking about that. Because as you do, you will get stronger. You'll encourage yourself. David gave us a key, really. He said, you get your eyes off all the stuff. You at some point stop talking about the loss, and you start focusing on him, Jesus. He said, I'll lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. And if you focus on him, if your friend focuses on him, that will encourage. And I think encourage them that they've got so many great memories of the one that they've lost, and they can enjoy those memories forever and ever. And if they're Christians, they've got a hope that this separation is only temporary, that we're going to see each other again. But no one has the right to say, well, time heals. People that are grieving tell me, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. So grief never really goes away. It just changes. And it's a journey that people are on. And you just need to love on them. And don't say, I know how you feel, because you don't. Even if you've lost a close loved one, they'll be affected different than you were. So don't tell them to get over it. Don't tell them to move on, but love on them, be with them, support them, and let them know they're not alone. This is Bill Prankard, and this is Mentoring Moments.